morning, Carmel Catholic. I'm AJ Scamilla, and it's 8:03. Let's get into some current events. First things first, this year's Oscar ceremony featured some expected wins, some emotional speeches, and a huge night for an independent film. Baker joins Walt Disney as the only people to win 4 Oscars in a single night. The Latvian film Flow won for animated feature film, and Brazil's I'm Still Here won international feature film, the first Oscars ever for each country. Conclave won for adapted screenplay, and Dune Part 2 won for sound and visual effects. Secondly, Pope Francis, who is fighting double pneumonia, is continuing with his treatments, but no longer requires non-invasive mechanical ventilation. Francis, who was admitted to hospital on February 14th, suffered a sudden episode of respiratory difficulty and was put on a breathing machine on Friday. His prognosis is deemed stable, however, he is not out of danger just yet, and there are currently no plans to move him back to his residence at Casa Santa Marta. Finally, the former dissident turned Polish leader Lech Walesa said that U.S. President Donald Trump's treatment of Ukrainian counterpart Volodymyr Zelensky reminded him of, quote, interrogations from the Communist Secret Service. Walesa, who has won the Nobel Prize in 1983, and dozens of other former Polish political prisoners and dissidents published an open letter to Trump on Monday, saying that they watched the U.S. president's exchange with Zelensky last week with, quote, horror and distaste. Human life is priceless. Its value cannot be measured with money, the letter said, reminding Trump that the history of the 20th century showed that every time the United States wanted to keep its distance from democratic values and its European allies, it ended being under threat. The writers also called on the U.S. to honor the guarantees it made with the United Kingdom under the 1994 Budapest Memorandum, which saw Kyiv give up its nuclear weapons stockpiles in exchange for guarantees from Washington and London that Ukraine's sovereignty would be and borders would be respected. Walesa was a founder of the Solidarity trade union group that helped bring about the downfall of the communism in Poland in 1989. He was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for nonviolent struggle for free trade unions and human rights in Poland, and was the country's president from 1990 to 1995. That's all we have for current events today. I'm AJ Scamilla. Next up is weather.
Good morning, Carmel Catholic. It's time for the weather forecast. Yesterday started the first big stretch of the days where severe weather and other threatening weather up is possible. Today, some storms are expected to march across Oklahoma and Texas. This will lead into tomorrow, the main event, where there is an enhanced risk for severe weather that has the possibility of producing damaging winds and damaging tornadoes. On Wednesday, there is a resurgence of the severe weather for the coastal states. This is all because of a low pressure system going across the United States. For us, rain is expected tomorrow and Wednesday. Also, winds will be gusting for many in the US, but especially in the southwest, where with dry air, an extreme risk of fire is taking shape. There will also be a blizzard condition in a small swath from Colorado to Iowa. We can get a quick dusting of snow on the backside of the system on this Wednesday. This is all for the weather for today. CDN News will be right back.
Good morning. Good morning, seniors. I'm Mrs. Phoenix.
And I'm Mrs. Novacek.
And we are here to talk to our class of 2025 about our upcoming Seniors Honors Convocation, which is scheduled for Thursday, May 22nd. Seniors, we really need your help for this. We're going to be celebrating you. Can you please do the first slide? Thank you. Coming up on May 22nd, we will come together as a community to celebrate all of the accomplishments of our senior class from 2025. So in order for the program to take place, we are going to need your help.
So seniors, we need evidence of your college scholarships. These must be submitted in Maya Learning by Friday, April 11th. Directions on how to upload your university or college scholarships will be included in today's email from Mrs. Phoenix. Whether you are attending that university or not, please include all of the scholarships that you've received. We would like to see them all, and we would like to go ahead and print them into the program as well.
Some of you may receive scholarships from other organizations outside of universities, the DAR or other civic scholarships. If you do receive any scholarships from outside of universities, please make sure that you submit those using the Google form that was sent to you today in an email. The submission has to be received by April 11th in order for it to be considered for the program.
If you are a student who has evidence that you've had a military appointment or are pursuing ROTC service or military enlistment, you must submit those on the Google form by Friday, April 11th as well.
And then also, many of our students are involved in different honor societies, Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, and the list goes on and on. None of those have to be submitted. We will generate quite a few awards internally. Whether it's an honor society, if you are a student athlete and you have some type of academic merit award or any type of honor rolls, you do not have to submit that because we will generate that ourselves.
And lastly, seniors, keep in mind, Tuesday, April 11th, that is your deadline to submit all of your accomplishments to Mrs. Phoenix and I. Please stop in and see us if you have any questions.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Welcome back. I'm Marissa Scheckman here with announcements. The bookstore will be closed today. Direct any name tag or uniform concerns to the central office. Coming up on Wednesday, Carmel will be celebrating all-school Mass in honor of Ash Wednesday. On Ash Wednesday, marking the start of Lent, Catholics usually abstain from or don't eat meat. Some adult Catholics fast for the day. However you practice, make sure you are being especially reverent during Mass. Visitors should enter as usual through the Welcome Center. The annual CCHS Job Fair is taking place tomorrow from 2:15 to 4 in the cafeteria. If you're looking for a job, this fair comes highly recommended. Job opportunities from a variety of local businesses are available, so be sure to stop by. In addition, any student who comes will be entered into a raffle for a $75 Amazon gift card. The students who win will be selected later this week on CDN. Be sure to register for the job fair in the newsletter ASAP. While setting a new school record, Natalie Ferguson finished first in the long jump at the Argo Track Invite. Natalie is ranked in the top 5 in the state. Ella DeCara and Maya Markley were the other individual gold medal winners, with Carmel earning 37 total medals. Freshman Sarah Schmidt also set 2 new school records. That's all for announcements. I'm Marissa Scheckman. Have a monstrous Monday, Carmel.